Year 2000, we're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. A good matchup here for you tonight between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Trey Turner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Corey Seager in previous duels with DeGrom. He's 5 for 14. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Game time temperature a comfortable 76 degrees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Full count now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third.
And now the first pitch.
Mookie.
In the dirt here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
0-2.
And he misses there, 1-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
The first baseman.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That is good. The catcher.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the. So now here is Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Jonathan.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Turner has it. And there's one down now. Next, it'll be Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Nimmo.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, Be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Batting third.
Up next, Francisco Lindor. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Turner gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Justin Turner.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Behind 0-2 now. That misses, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fastball well outside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The left fielder,
Here's the pitch. A.J. Pollock is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses, 1-1. DeGrom has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
In previous duels with DeGrom, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Max Scherzer is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff.
But we'll have to press pause as that ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. Past battles with Scherzer, he's a .343 hitter. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Conforto, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Javier Baez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. He's got it. And he is out on the tag. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in the bat is Trey Turner.
The second baseman.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt the first pitch. Turner takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And another foul ball. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And that is through into right field for a single. Next up is Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Betts is off at first with 2 away. Popped him up. Lindor is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So here's Jeff McNeil. Past battles with Scherzer. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Batting it.
So here is
The catcher.
James McCann.
James McCann.
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And now Jacob deGrom. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Now at the plate here is Will Smith, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. 1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Count even at 2-2. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A.J. Pollock is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the switch-hitting 3rd baseman, Jonathan Villar.
The 3rd baseman.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Next to hit is Brandon Nimmo. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Brandon Nimmo goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Francisco Lindor is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So here's Pete Alonso as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, number 35.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. one strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball that misses. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. First pitch on its way. Max Scherzer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Here's Corey Seager, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Count now, a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Here's another 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Count even now at 1-1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
Baez.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Javier Baez becomes out number 2 this inning. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Muncy. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Robert Gesellman takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 44, Robert Gesellman.
Here now is Will Smith. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in next, Justin Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. So here's Cody Bellinger. And he puts it on the ground to second. Baez has it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, James McCann looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is a ball below the zone. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Dominic Smith steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Lifted down the line in left. Turner trying to get there, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next to stand in is Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Lindor.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Smith has it, and that ends the inning. Trevor May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. From the stretch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Trey Turner. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Nimmo in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he scurries back to first base safely. So the next to bat will be Corey Seager. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And it's quickly 0-2. Scherzer leads off first with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He'll try again 1-2.
Oh. 2-2's the count.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The battle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to second for Baez. Reined in. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete.
And that one yanked just foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bellinger's under it. 1 away. So next to hit is Michael Conforto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Change up low, 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's Javier Baez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Javier.
Now the first pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Corey Knebel enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Javier Baez becomes out number 2 this inning. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2 from the stretch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Ready to begin the 8th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Max Muncy.
Yeah, man, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Next, here is Will Smith. First delivery to him. And right into the shift. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So next to bat will be Justin Turner. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. Stepping up is James McCann. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. On the move is Betts. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Patrick Mazika will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fouled away. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Full count now, 3-2. Scooped up. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, third base.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Blake Trinan answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 49, Blake Trinan.
Kevin Pillar will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 11, Kevin
Pillar stands at first with 1 out. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
It's high, but he comes down with it to make the tag as he's caught stealing at second, and the inning is over. Dellin Betances enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. He's set and the pitch. Now the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes McNeil into the Crawford boxes and gone. So now to the plate, Blake Treinen, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Betances, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Here now is Trey Turner. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Betances sets. Here it is. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there. So stepping in is Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The center fielder.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Nimmo.
Fouled off. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Lindor.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No, that's it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Up
now
next, the power bat of
baseman,
Pete Alonso.
Pete.
And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
4-2 the final score tonight. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the
Here now
first
is
and
our
never
final
looked
line
back.
score tonight.
Max Scherzer